Hello and welcome back. This is Cosmic Ninja, and this is episode 3 of Legend ZA. I hope you've been enjoying the episode so far. The game was actually pretty fun. I don't really have any complaints about anything so far other than the scaffolding. So, now, where we left off on episode 2 is we had just gotten our um, ZA Royal Challenger. Um, and we're supposed to. So, but before we do that, I'm actually going to take you around to a few of the wild zones that we can access early on. So with that being said, let's do that. So I want to kind of build up a little bit more of a team. 'Cause, I mean, we do have a few Pokemon already, and some of them are decent, like Marie, you know, Abra, PG, Fletchinder. So we even got some second evolutions from there. But with that being said, let's see if we can round out this team a little bit more. All right, she's gonna want to challenge us. So let's do. She will have. Oh, yeah, she'll have Totodile. Act, zone activation. All right, so we're pretty close to the next battle royale. You have to fight a whole bunch of people before you earn the thing. But before we do that, I wanted to point out there are 5 other wild areas we can go to. We've already completed Wild Area 1. Um, all these little Pokeballs are all the Pokemon centers throughout the entire city. There are not really that many, shockingly, for how big the city is. Um, as you progress through the game, more and more of this stuff will become activated. Like more of the cafes will appear, more of these random important buildings. This is the train station, the research lab. Somewhere over here is museum and stuff like that. So we definitely want to look into that and take care of that. So once we get through this challenge area, because we're probably going to have to do that first before it'll let us do anything. We're going to go to Wild Zone number 2, which you can already see we've already captured Kakuna. Um, already have 3 of those 7. Have none of them. Already have Flabebe and have none of them. So we're okay in some of them. We can actually get all these 100%, and those are the only Pokemon that appear there. And then you just have to go back for the alphas later on. So yeah, now we run again. Some of these battle zones can also include the roof or the tunnels. There are some tunnels. Now, some of these glitches that people have been putting in the videos, I have not come across yet. Um, I'm ranked E in my actual personal playthrough. Um, so there's Bellsprout. Can't wait to Bellsprout learn some more, or Legendary learn some more moves, and we will put a Bellsprout on our team. I mean, it's Mega Evolution. I was iffy about, but it's kind of grown on me. I've used him on my team. Of course, I have Gardevoir and then Lucario, and eventually I'll get the Greninja Knight for Greninja. I don't have that yet. Oh, by the way, as you can see in the top right hand corner of the screen, it tells you how many coins you have and how many of the pink you have to get challenge tickets. That number will grow the further along you get. It will grow a lot. The sneaking thing is harder than anything. I mean, within the Pokemon that knows electric moves. And you'll get more coins as you travel through these areas. And she won't be with you all the time either. There'll be coins out. There'll be little side missions you can do while challenging them. Um, it's pretty neat, actually. The first time through, you have to talk to everybody because otherwise they get cranky. As you can see in the distance, there is Wild Area number 2, um, which we'll definitely be going to here shortly. That has some water Pokemon in it, and grass Pokemon. It also has Patrat, Badoo, Starmie, Magikarp, Barnacle. Collect all these little shiny yellow things as you go. You might not use the fruit or the berries. That's okay. And I hit the 1,000 mark. I change the ticket. Yeah, you can't over accumulate. And yes, I'll be boxing Chikorita soon. Because, yeah, none of. I really didn't want any of the starters. No offense to the starter choices. I have to find an exit. Okay. Now that we're out, we can do our own thing for a little bit. We're not. We're bound. Nope. We're bound. The game does stop you from free exploration. It's annoying. I don't do really any shopping right away. I want to build up. Oops, I didn't mean one there. I'm only grabbing the shiny stuff, and it comes back. So you really want to run through all areas periodically because you never know. Yep, I see it. Oh, they definitely. We're gonna be forced to do this match. All right, so I thought we were going to, but apparently we're going to do this match first because daylight comes quickly. Sorry, cat got on the desk. He likes to make introductions from time to time. Anyone has cats, they know this. Mine's just as ornery. Slowpoke. We'll be able to catch one later, so don't fret. Look, it's a Pidgey. Ooh, ooh! I forgot he had a Pikachu. Gnarly. Forgot he had a Pikachu though. Hey, now ring fly. Congrats. Battle zone deactivated. Medals what? Trainers defeated. Gained $1,300. Now, as you can tell, this is going to be a short episode. Um, Probably going to have to do the files of the next one, which is fine. Because I don't want these to be too long. Short's fine. Um, Now, remember when we were doing, I want to say Galler, um, making all the curries was a thing. And then when we did Paldea, sandwiches was the thing. And in this game, we make none. We have no food. You don't actually see them eat this. All right, folks. So, yeah, he already woke up, but we're going to pretend this is where we stop because he's back in his room. And with that being said, folks, that's going to be the end of episode 3. Please come back for episode 4, where it's going to be just basically the wild areas 2 through 6, I believe. Let's take a quick look, real quick. Um, we can't fast travel to any of them, so we will be running to them. Um, we're not going to be doing them in any order. We'll probably run to number 2 first, as it's the closest, followed by number 5, make our way up to 3 and 4, then circle back down here to 6. Um, like I said, we can complete every one of these pretty easily by catching all the Pokemon in them. Some of the Pokemon will be required to be caught at night, like in Region 4, and I think Region 3 as well. I'm not really for sure. It says the Pancham is in this area, but I have not caught it or found it. So, with that being said, folks, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you greatly enjoyed this episode. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below. Um, Speaking of comments, leave a comment of who you think we should put on our team going forward. After we get all 6 wild zones complete, that'll give us a good round number of Pokemon in our bank to start with. So, who do you think should be on the team right at the beginning? All right, guys. definitely those comments. Hit subscribe, hit like. I will catch you later.